Wow, that was crazy. Hey, a squirrel! No, 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 no. Do something! I want you, squirrel! Oh yeah, we can't look at the sun in this one, or else we get blinded. Blinded by the light, darn it. Here are those little mushrooms that kind of go crazy. Psychedelic mushrooms, I'm gonna call them. And here's our graveyard out here. Does the graveyard do anything during the summer? Maybe it does something during the winter. Maybe we like shoot ourselves or something. That'd be sad. That would add a darker spin than flying away into the sky. And here's the jumpy guys. Whee! Meow, 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 meow. Man, so many weird noises that come out of this place. And are coming out of my mouth too. This is just provoking all sorts of nonsense. Man. Oh, there's a little shack over there. So what are these guys gonna do? Psych out! Oh, the chickens. Let's chase them. Where can we chase them to? I wonder. I wonder how far we're gonna go just chasing these chickens. Chasing the chicken. You know? Hobby of many people is chasing the chicken. Oh, crabs! Alright, so they just go, but look, I found some crabs. You know that crabs are going extinct? Not this kind of crab, but I guess another name would be pubic lice. They're going extinct. And you know what? Nobody freaking cares. You know? That's just an interesting fact that I learned on the internet the other day. That they're going extinct. And I don't know if there's any sort of animal rights activists that are fighting for them to be saved, because I guess the thing it works with like lice or ticks or whatever with any sort of animal. I mean, you know this with like cats and dogs, is that like they're fleas and stuff. They're not the same kind that would be on people, and people. You know, their hair on their heads is different than, you know, the hair on certain other parts of their bodies. I'm not trying to be this is not sex education with Aether here. I promise you, that's not what I'm trying to do here. But the point is, like, humans, they have like two kinds, like head lice and crabs. And head lice are still around, but crabs, one day maybe they will be an extinct species, because they're different species than any other animal, just like, you know, all animals have different species of fleas and lice and stuff like that. Well, this particular one, I guess their natural habitat is being destroyed. So are the trends of this 21st century, and I guess this area of the world. And you know what? I think that's a-okay that that's what's happening in the world these days. So, on a different topic that is not at all that. Oh man, that was a weird one. That went to a very weird place there. I didn't exactly intend it to. But you know, it's nighttime now, so we can go over to these birds and remind ourselves what happens at night during the summer when you go to those birds. Because those birds are, you know, they're one of my favorite parts of this game. What the hell? No, I don't fly. I thought I was flying for a second. Am I flying? It feels like I'm flying, but I'm not. Something's weird. I'm moving really fast or something. Alright, well, whatever. I just... So what do these have to do today? Whoa. Oh. My TV's flashing lights. I have my TV's on. It's on some sort of comedy station. Well, the Comedy Network, to be more precise. Not Comedy Central, because I live in Canada and we have the Comedy Network, not Comedy Central. And those big flashing lights that went on. I thought it was lightning in the game, and I got excited for a little bit. But no, some boring comedy show. The volume's not on. I'm not stupid. If the volume on the TV was on, then in that case, it would be very weird, because you guys would probably be able to hear it very clearly, and that's not an effect I'm trying to achieve. Because I'm also pretty sure that's a bad idea to record TV and post it on YouTube, because the fine folks at the Comedy Network or Comedy Central or whatever would not be happy about that. And I have no idea what's even playing on there. We're going back to this circle here. We're gonna change to the cool season. The one that is not my favorite in real life, but is pretty cool. Man, look at, see, this is beautiful. This is the beauty in the universe. And let's skip ahead to another day. And here we are. We are at fall. See, everything makes more sense when you see it that way. Look, the big things on the ground, the leaves are falling. These things are like a typewriter, it sounds like. Man. There's mushrooms growing over there. Those things are jumping. Ooh, there's a little blue dot. I don't know what that means. It probably means nothing. I don't know if this game has lots of meaning of that kind. These red trees are awful nice. So, this is beautiful. Just walking around. A nice walk in the park. Nothing to disturb us. No beasts. No animals. No villains. No crime. But this is also sad. No one else is here with us. Are we all alone in this world? We've got a squirrel. But is a squirrel really enough? It runs up the tree, never to be seen again. We look and we look as far as we can, and we just can't see anyone but ourselves. Sad. Man, that just went into some sort of weird, like, poetry thing. And this sort of looks like a bear, sort of holding, like, a cup or something. And I hear some more typewriters, and I thought that was the sun, but it's not. It's just this tree. Weird noises are occurring. This soundtrack is really good, though. Bongs, like bongs and rounds and all sorts of weird noises. Let's go up here into the clouds. The clouds just move as we run towards them. Oh, here's a really steep mountain. Is that the one with a little tiny stick on top of it? Oh. And I thought that made it winter for a second. Bong, no. Well, I guess it's cold enough on the top of these mountains. And back to our favorite bird friends. What do these do during the day? Anything? Or is it just at night? Only in the nighttime do they make the sky red, and those little things dance around them. Which is really when the game's at its most beautiful. Because that's, and you see that person, you follow them. That's really cool. I like that part. It's one of my favorite parts. Let's go down. Let's follow this path again. But this time it's not spring. It's fall. My nose is acting all weird because I'm playing a weird game. I guess those two things go hand in hand. Weird games, weird nose. Ah, look at that tree. Beautiful. Man, I'm thirsty. Five Alive is a really good drink. I like Five Alive. It's probably my favorite kind of fruit juice, the old standby. A lot of people like sort of fruit punches, orange juices. I don't know. I mean, when I was a kid, I don't remember where I was going. Maybe it was like the local public swimming pool with my mother, and there was a vending machine over there that had a 5 Alive in cans, and you know, I was a kid, my mom didn't want me to drink soda or anything like that, so she'd be like, oh, do you want a can of 5 Alive? And I was like, oh yeah, of course I do, because I liked 5 Alive, because I mean, I don't remember the first time this happened, of course, I'm pretty sure I was pretty young, and I don't remember everything. I'm not some sort of savant that remembers everything that ever happened to them. Hey, was that used to be a pond? It's all dried up? Yeah. Anything going on here? No? I don't know what's going on here. Some weird noises. So yeah, I don't remember everything that happened to me, but I do remember really liking that 5 Alive in those cans, and still to this day, you know, when I go to the grocery store and I'm confronted with the hardest choice in everyone's life, what kind of juice do I buy? I always say out loud. It makes everyone in the store be like, what the heck's going on here? I always say 5 Alive. Everyone sort of looks around, they're like, what the hell is this goon talking about? And then I pick up a thing of 5 Alive and they're like, that's unnecessary, you don't need to say that out loud. But this path led to this beautiful little house. It's good to know. I wonder where the other side of that path led, but we're not gonna go there because we just walked down it. We're not gonna walk down the other way. We're gonna sort of take a big wide turn, and maybe we'll end up at those birds. Maybe we'll transform into winter, and then fly away all the way home after our second. Well, it looks like we've actually sort of come close to doing a whole turn around the island, because those are those big trees that were there. But I'm gonna sort of go around the whole outside of the island, see if I can see anything really cool. Sort of a rainy biome over here. It's raining, but I guess that goes hand in hand with the season that we're in this game. Ooh! Oh, I thought that was a face again. God. So listen, I mean, that was really freaky at the beginning when I was talking about aliens. And those people that think they're seeing, like, alien orbs. And then that owl sort of popped out of nowhere. Well, the first thing I saw something moving on the ground, and I was like, oh shit. And it was chickens. And then there was that owl. Oh. I forget what makes that noise in this world. But, man, listen. Oh, God, this is great stuff. You guys should, I definitely give this game a thumbs up. Recommendation. If this is something that interests you, on Steam, it's called Proteus. If you're watching this as it comes out, then it's $8.99 until February 6th. But for everyone else that's gonna watch it after, it's $9.99. Or maybe you'll pick it up on the Steam Summer Sale 2016. Just kidding. Who cares? It's probably on sale. It doesn't matter. Whatever price they're charging for it, as long as it's under $10, is a good price for an experience that is actually, really good. And there's just, I mean, when you're in your first playthrough, it just non-stop surprises you with, like, you think you've seen it all, and then it just takes a turn and shows you something you haven't seen before. And oh man, it's great. I love it. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Athervids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh, yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo, yeah. Have a good one. Bye.